Imagine a path that leads you to the center of your being, where the mysteries of the cosmos intertwine with the complexities of the human soul. Today, we are going to dive into the depths of spiritual alchemy and discover the secret of the Elixir of Long Life. Prepare for a journey that will unite ancient wisdom and modern practices, revealing secrets that few dare to explore. This is knowledge that unfolds over ages, echoing through cultures and civilizations, from ancient alchemists to contemporary esoteric masters. To begin, let's define what spiritual alchemy is. Unlike ancient alchemy, which sought to transform base metals into gold, spiritual alchemy seeks the transformation of the soul. It is about the process of purification and perfection of the human spirit, leading it from ignorance to enlightenment. This path of transformation involves the practice of virtues, meditation, and the harmonious integration of body, mind, and spirit. To understand the secret of the Elixir of Long Life, we need to delve into the history of alchemy and explore the esoteric traditions that shaped this concept. In alchemical philosophy, the Elixir of Long Life, or the Philosopher's Stone, is not simply a physical substance but a symbol of spiritual achievement and immortality. In the East, particularly in the Taoist tradition, practices such as the internal cultivation of energy, also known as Niden, are forms of spiritual alchemy aimed at prolonging life and achieving immortality. Let's begin our journey with the origin of alchemy. In ancient Egypt, alchemy was known as chemia, a word derived from chem, referring to the black soil of the Nile, a symbol of fertility and rebirth. At that time, alchemy was more than a science. It was a philosophy of life that sought the unification of man with the universe. Texts like the Emerald Tablet of Hermes Trismegistus are evidence of this millennial quest for esoteric knowledge. This work, which many believe to be one of the primary sources of alchemy, contains the famous axiom, as above, so below, as below, so above. This principle reflects the idea that the microcosm, the human being, and the macrocosm, the universe, are intimately connected. Within this hermetic perspective, the alchemist seeks to transform himself through a process known as solve et coagula, which means dissolve and coagulate. This process refers to the cleansing and reconstruction of the spirit. First, it is necessary to dissolve internal impurities, such as selfishness, fear, and ignorance. This is the moment of purification, symbolized by the alchemical agent mercury. Then, it is necessary to unite the purified parts into a harmonious and strengthened whole, symbolized by the agent sulfur. The final goal is to achieve the state of coagulation with the help of salt, a stabilizing element that represents purity and perfection. In the context of the Elixir of Long Life, these alchemical symbols have profound meanings. The elixir is the product of a purified and harmonized soul, achieved through the continuous practice of virtues and meditation. It is the essence of eternal life, not in a literal sense of living forever, but in achieving a state of being in which the soul is in perfect harmony with the cosmos, transcendent of time and space. Moving forward in time and space, we find similar practices in China, especially in Taoism. Taoist masters develop techniques of Neidan, or internal alchemy, which focus on the cultivation of three internal treasures: Jing, essence; Qi, vital energy; and Shen, spirit. Through practices such as meditation, controlled breathing, and Tai Chi and Qigong exercises, the goal is to transform and refine these energies, leading to a state of perfect balance and longevity. A notable example of these practices is the technique of microcosmic orbit, which involves the circulation of vital energy through the main meridians of the body. By consciously moving the qi through these channels, it is possible to clear blockages and harmonize bodily and spiritual energy. This practice, when performed regularly, not only promotes physical health but also nourishes the spirit and paves the way for enlightenment. Shifting our perspective to the West, medieval alchemy also offered valuable contributions to this spiritual quest. European alchemists like Paracelsus and Nicolas Flamel worked intensively to uncover the secrets of the famous Philosopher's Stone. Although their practices involved the manipulation of physical substances, the true objective of these sages was internal transformation, aiming to achieve the immortality of the soul. Paracelsus, in particular, was known for relating his alchemical studies to medicine. encouraging the idea that the health of the body and soul are interdependent. He believed that alchemical elixirs, prepared with purity of intention and spiritual understanding, could cure diseases and prolong life. His holistic approach to medicine recognized the importance of treating the patient as a whole, integrating body, mind, and spirit. To illustrate this alchemical quest from a narrative perspective, we can consider the legend of Nicolas Flamel. Flamel, a Parisian scribe from the 14th century, is said to have found the secret of the philosopher's stone after decades of study and practice. According to legend, he and his wife Perenelle achieved immortality through the spiritual transformation symbolized by the alchemical rituals they performed. Although the veracity of this story is debated, it offers a powerful example of the belief in the human capacity to transcend mortal limitations and achieve spiritual immortality. As we approach the present, modern practices continue this tradition of spiritual alchemy. Jungian psychology, for example, interprets many alchemical symbols as representations of psycho-spiritual processes. Carl Jung, one of the main scholars of this approach, suggested that the quest for the philosopher's stone is, in fact, a quest for individuation, the process by which a person becomes complete and realized in all aspects of their humanity. In Jung's view, alchemical work is analogous to therapeutic work, where the conscious and the unconscious interact to promote health and self-integration. Today, these ancient practices resonate in various contemporary approaches to spiritual growth and self-knowledge. Modern techniques of meditation, mindfulness, and yoga are, in many ways, heirs to these ancient traditions, offering paths for personal transformation and connection with the sacred. To achieve this transformation and discover the secret of the elixir of long life in our own lives, we need to cultivate certain practices and attitudes. 1. Meditation and inner silence. Meditation calms the mind and opens space for introspection. Practicing meditation regularly helps you connect with your deepest essence and purify the impurities of the mind and spirit. Conscious breathing. Controlling and deepening the breath is a central practice both in Taoist internal alchemy and in many meditation traditions. Conscious breathing regulates vital energy and promotes internal harmony. 3. Practice of virtues. Spiritual transformation requires an ethical commitment. Practicing virtues such as compassion, humility, patience, and honesty helps purify the heart and soul. 4. Self-observation and reflection. Keeping a spiritual journal or dedicating time to regular reflection can help you identify negative patterns and promote self-knowledge and self-transformation. 5. Healthy eating and physical exercise. Taking care of the body is essential for spiritual transformation. Nutritious foods and regular exercise keep the body healthy and balanced, facilitating spiritual work. Service to others. Serving others without expecting a reward promotes the expansion of the heart and the dissolution of the ego, paving the way for true spiritual transformation. By integrating these practices into daily life, you begin to create your own elixir of long life. Remember, the elixir is not a magic potion, but the result of continuous and conscious work of transformation and self-improvement. The journey of spiritual alchemy is a path that requires dedication and patience. Each step you take towards purification and internal harmony brings you closer to the transformative power of the elixir of long life. It is a journey that not only extends your longevity, but also infuses your life with a deeper sense of purpose and meaning. We have reached the end of this fascinating exploration of spiritual alchemy and the secret of the elixir of long life. May this knowledge inspire you to continue your quest for personal transformation and to discover the unlimited potential that resides within your soul. I deeply thank each one of you for accompanying me on this journey of wisdom and self-discovery. If this content resonated with you, do not hesitate to dive deeper and explore the practices and teachings I have shared. Eternal gratitude for your presence, and see you in the next stage of our journey together.